Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to another episode of the Daily D. Today's topic is wealth and its relations to you. So many people believe that wealth isn't for them, that it can't happen for them. In fact, 64% of Americans, and this is just from America, I would imagine it's the same in every country, believe that the only way that they could experience true wealth in life is by winning the lottery. Now that's a huge statement, because that means that 64% of people believe in luck more than they believe in themselves. Now, this is a huge deal. Now, wealth is not just defined by money. I'm only using money in this case because it's a very easy way for people to understand wealth. Now, wealth, very simply, is the abundance of a valuable possession. An abundance. So, energy could be valuable, and that could be an abundance. You're wealthy in energy. You're wealthy in money. You're wealthy in love. You're wealthy in passion. You're wealthy in time. These are all things that you can be wealthy in. So, why is wealth made for some people and not for others? Now, I don't believe that anybody can go through life without experiencing at least the taste of wealth. Now, we've all experienced it. Now, the reason I know you've experienced it is when you get more of something, so much more, then you don't necessarily need it. And thus, it's really what keeps you wealthy is what you do. It's really what you do with that. So let me give you an example. Have you ever had more food than you could finish? More food than you can finish. And you're not at home. For an example, you go to a restaurant and they serve you a big meal, and then you're done and you get the food and you're like, okay, I guess I'll take it. You go home and you put it in the fridge, and then what happens? Maybe you eat it, maybe you don't. How many of you have not eaten that food? I know I have. I've done that before, where I get the food, put in the fridge, I forget about it, and I never eat it. If you've ever done that before, you were wealthy in food for just a day. Now let me tell you something. I learned this a while back. And this isn't something I would tell you is just because I have money or something. Let me just tell you what I know. Every time I have an abundance of food on my plate, especially when I'm out to dinner, when I have more than I can finish, I pack it up in a box and I find a homeless person to feed. My wife and I will drive around. If we're out of town, we'll walk. We'll find somebody who doesn't have anything to eat and we'll give it to them. We give away some of our abundance, some of our wealth. Now, why do we do that? Because the whole point of being wealthy in anything is for you to have so much that you can give it away, that you can provide, that you can do good in the world. See, the reason most people can't be wealthy is because they're greedy. They want to keep all the wealth. They want to say, hey, it's all mine. I'm not going to give this away. It's mine. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're really telling the world that you don't deserve wealth. So let me add to this. So I believe that wealth in money, the accumulation of money, is something we should all aspire to have. I aspire every day to make more money. Now, I don't do that without purpose, meaning I don't want to just make money. I want to be able to do good things in the world with the money, right? I want to help my family. I want to help my friends. I want to help my business partners. I want to help my team. I want to help the community. How do I want to do that? I want to give it away, by the way. I don't just want to give it away. I want to be able to use it as a tool, a force for good. And once you understand that that's what wealth is about, well, then it's not out of your reach. So let me give you one last talk here, because there are people out there that say, well, I do all that and I'm not wealthy. I already do a lot. I give back to my church. I give to the community. I volunteer. I give my money away. Let me tell you something. You can't give away something you don't possess. So if you experience this already and you don't believe that you're wealthy, I would encourage you to really reflect on what wealth really means to you. Because, you see, I can give somebody $10, right? I could give you $10. I don't know if that'll change your world or not. My guess is it won't change your world for very long. If I gave you $100,000, what would be the difference? I think your world would change for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. What if I gave you $1 million? How long would your life change for? You see, the difference between the $10 and the $1 million, one was true abundance, 1 million, and one is temporary abundance, $10. I don't want you to have temporary abundance in your life. I want you to have true abundance. And you should seek to be wealthy in money, in love and energy, in respect, time. I think you can do this. I think it's made for you. I think it's made for all of us. All right, guys, I wish you nothing but health, wealth, success, but most importantly, freedom. Have a great day, guys.